I've been constantly on the search for a new place where I could put my base, but it's been difficult until now. And in the back of my mind, the more I have created content with Sans the Lens, and the more I developed the things and the projects that I wanted to work on for the cabin crew industry, the more I thought about coming back to Dubai. And somehow I'm making it happen now. But it feels right, despite all the things that made me want to move away from Dubai in the first place. But 3 years later, then I discovered and realized there's not a perfect place. And with all the craziness that it's happening nowadays in America, in Europe as well, then I'm like, I think Dubai is the least dangerous option, So yeah, it's just making the most amount of sense. In the last video you have seen me attending the full open day until the final interview, and the step after that is actually waiting for the golden call. I'm not used to say goodbyes anymore, but this year, now, goodbye. And the question that many of you ask is, did you get the golden call? But before touching that point, I need to make sure that I actually get my passport for the travel. Okay, literally with the bags that I'm here to move with my whole life. Let's see if I can get the passport. Stefano. And this is how you do it. You actually take a plane ticket before even having any possible document to travel with, and then they will give it to you. They'll be forced to give it to you. So that's good. Let's travel now. It didn't take long for me to feel weird about it. I'm just here at the check-in, and I already feel like, what the heck? Am I doing this again? It's kind of nuts that I have been put on standby for basically the only time that I've been paying for a ticket with Emirates. I kept on being on standby. That's crazy, but luckily made it on board. I'm not on board yet, but I managed to get the boarding pass, which is always a good news. So there's a few things that are a must to have on your phone before you actually travel to Dubai. And this is a non-sponsored mentioning, okay? So the first one is actually a SIM card. Yeah, true. When you arrive to Dubai, you actually get a free SIM card with 1 gigabyte for usage. That it's actually valid within 24 hours. Okay. But let's be honest, it's not enough. So especially if you stay longer, one of the best ways for me to get a SIM card not while I'm in Dubai is actually by using IRL. And I'm suggesting this one to all the friends that travel to Dubai because it's the most affordable eSIM, and it gives you a large amount of data. So with that, you need to be keeping in mind that you need to do all this process before you actually reach Dubai, because otherwise it's not going to allow you to buy or to purchase an eSIM when you're already in the UAE. So that's one important thing to keep in mind. So you can, okay, I'm just gonna put a screen recording maybe here, okay? And so you can just search for the country, UAE in this case, and just choose the plan that you find the most appropriate for you, okay? I can leave an affiliate link as well, but not sponsored. I just simply enjoy using that a lot. Another thing, super important, is a VPN. This is actually very convenient if you want to have WhatsApp calls or video calls with your family and maybe watch Netflix from your own country back home, because maybe in the UAE there's not that TV series that you're watching right now. So there's 2 VPNs that I have been using until now. One free and one paid. The paid one is NordVPN. It's has been the VPN that I used since actually I got sponsored by NordVPN, so that was good. But this video is not sponsored, okay? So that's just because it's a premium and a very good VPN to be using. However, there's a free one as well, which is not sponsored by all means, And the free one is Windscribe, okay? You can just download it from the App Store or Google Play Store, and you have 10 gigabytes of roaming for free in 30 days. So that's a very good deal. But remember, all these things, it's before you actually take the plane to go to Dubai, because here's the gate, and yeah, I'm doing all of this, making sure that I have them before I board the plane. Here we go! It's happening, moving again. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm cheating. It's not Emirates. I gotta be honest, the leg space, it's unbeatable here. Unlucky. Back in Dubai. By getting the right bags, traveling it becomes super easy now. It's, I mean, I'm with 40 plus kilos of bags, but just one hand. Very easy, super easy, easy peasy. Loving to be here in Dubai, oh my lord. Gotta be honest, I mean, it's feeling right. Obviously, as a crew, you won't need to be taking the metro or the taxi, as you will get the proper transportation to your accommodation, you know, provided by Emirates. But you wanna have some apps as well that are downloaded on your phone, apart from the ones that I've shown. One of which is Karim. Compared to having just Uber, that's the best, you know, ways of getting taxis, because it's, I mean, cheaper, and there's even more, I would say, arguably. Now I'm at the airport, obviously, thinking if I should get a coffee here or just get the metro, go to the center and get a coffee there. I think that's my way to go. Didn't think that I was working still, this metro card, but yes it did. I almost forgot I cannot chew gums, so it's because I'm entering the metro. So yeah, it's good to not to get a fine straight after arriving here. Look at this! Look at this! How beautiful! Finally! Yeah, you actually don't appreciate something until you lose it. Yep. Wait. Yeah, until I lose my bags. Much to appreciate you. Alright, I'm back home. As simple as that. And apparently there's also the view of Burj Khalifa from here. Oh my lord! Look at this! Okay, this is nice, man. I stayed in this accommodation for a few days before actually transferring onto a more permanent accommodation. It has arrived. It has finally arrived. The proof that I'm back here in Dubai. I'm a resident once again. It has been quite a journey, and it continues to be, but the fact of me moving and going country to country, it kind of wanted to stop for a while, and the choice of coming back here in Dubai feels right now. But let me explain more in another scenario. Now, let's open this bad boy. Oh my lord. Crazy. That is nuts. Wow. Yeah, I'm a little bit speechless actually. Wow. It actually changed because it wasn't like this before. Let me show you. Before, it was like this, you know. And obviously I was even wearing the uniform, like the red t-shirt of Emirates, and now completely different, you know. How crazy is this? Okay, so yeah, there's so many things that I wouldn't be needing to say, but it just comes down to I'm a UAE resident back again. Also, time to be creating a UAE pass account now, thanks to this one. It's wow, quite a moment
citizen. Wow, my phone number as well. Yeah, I don't know why am I showing all of this, but it's actually really interesting to be seeing actually me coming back to Dubai. Yeah. What to say, I'm a little bit surprised as well myself, because I don't know if I would have wanted to come back to Dubai, but apparently I do. No, yeah, I know that I wanted to come back to Dubai, and it has been a few months that I've known that, and here I am. So why not having a new start here? I don't know, giving myself the opportunity to be exploring the work situation here. Obviously, the move of coming back here, it's also due to the fact that I'm alone now. So I have the freedom of coming back here. I don't have the same goals as I had before. If you've been following me for a while, you know that a couple of years ago, I was having more kind of framework in my mind to be wanting to find a place where to settle down. And now, even though I'm not looking for 24/7 travels anymore, I kind of don't want to be settling completely down. Yeah. So now I got a place here downtown, and I'm paying for this studio monthly, and yeah, it's not a bad situation. Obviously, the situation here in Dubai is that the rent per month is more expensive than what I would pay if I would get the yearly plan, even if it's not a plan, but yeah, the yearly rent. And there's a few projects in the waiting list that are actually really exciting to me, and there's things also outside of content creation. So there's no point in me to bringing up everything now, but the most amazing thing is that opportunities are on my plate right now, where the most challenging thing though is actually managing everything at the same time. So it's one of those things that I've always been concerned about, like actually being able to juggle different things at the same time. I know that having focus on one thing is much better than having the focus diverted into many different things. Why am I back in Dubai? Because first of all, the situation out there in Europe, maybe even US, I wouldn't say Asia, but yeah, mostly in Europe, it's kind of messed up. There's no safety anymore. There's unreasonable amounts to be paid, and services are no longer justifying the prices that we're paying. So there's a few countries that are out of this consideration. Let's say that there's a few countries that are safe from these kind of things. One of which, to be honest, Poland is one of those that I really admire as a country. But overall, this is one of the main reasons. Obviously, I was considering Italy, I was considering Portugal somehow as well, but Portugal is just one of those that can actually be saved. But bottom line is that also, apart from this, Dubai offers so many opportunities. And I've been thinking for a few months that it would be awesome to get back here and to actually develop the work that I'm doing with this channel, yacht parties, with conversations in podcasts, as well with the crew and non-crew, also events, real life events. And these are all things that obviously I can do only if I'm here in Dubai. Also, another thing, going for layovers from Dubai, that is actually something that I'm really excited about. All these things, to be honest. So these are things that I can do, let's say, only in brackets, only if I'm back here in Dubai. I want to give it a try. I don't want to be remaining with what if I would have moved back to Dubai and actually try these things out. So yes, I'm here, and I mean, I don't know how things will go, but at least I will know by being here. In the technicalities, I moved now downtown, because before, if you have obviously, once again, if you've been watching for a while, this channel for a long time, you know that before I was living in Dubai Silicon Oasis, which was in one of the Emirates accommodations, and I wasn't paying for the accommodation, everything was paid for. I kind of chose the place. Actually, I did choose the place because I was previously in Al Nada, close to the airport. But yeah, so it was a great location, especially because it was the Emirates accommodation. But now that I get the chance to be choosing the apartment that I want, why not having it downtown? Like, like no time spent in the car to be going to Dubai Mall. I'm literally like Dubai Mall is just 6 minutes away walking from here, which is awesome. And actually I'm gonna take you there soon. And this is one of the things that I've never done in Dubai, which is walking. In the complex of Dubai Silicon Oasis, there was some shops downstairs, but like apart from the complex, I couldn't go anywhere outside of that. So I don't want to be getting a car now. I have a lot of work that I can do from home, from the computer, and different things that I'm gonna be starting up with other projects. So the car is just a worry more, something to be taken care more. So I don't want to do that, and I would just want to be focusing on the things that I need to be doing, and let's enjoy the city life in this way. I think I covered everything for now. There's gonna be so many things that I can talk about more in details. Yeah, one of the things is actually that there's so much noise, but if you wanted to be a musician, change job. Yeah, one of the things actually I noticed obviously by being downtown is that the traffic is crazy, which I'm not the biggest fan perhaps, but hey, I mean, you cannot get everything, so there's always pros and cons. So let me show you the area. See you later. Bye. Parappa. This is the building, and this is Burj Khalifa. How cool! I'm actually walking not every day, but every other day, just going here, taking a coffee. Why not? Why not? This is actually the best way to be living Dubai, at least for me now, in this stage, I would say, yeah. That's again the best entrance to be arriving for Dubai Mall, because you go straight here, and actually thanks to the fact of living here now, I get to be suggesting to friends that they want to be taking the taxi from there and not actually going in the official lower ground floor on the other side of the mall, where you gotta be waiting a long time for the taxi. Sometimes, I mean, not always, but yeah. And look at the entrance like this, you know, just walking. There you go. How awesome is this? I don't need to be, making a tour of Dubai Mall and the fountain and Burj Khalifa, but you gotta be saying it's quite cool to be living so close by, so that I don't feel like I'm living in Sharjah. In case I would be wanting to go to see some opera, it's already here, walking distance as well. I remember years ago I went here to be seeing kind of a play that was all like in strict British accent, and it was incomprehensible entirely. So I was with my ex, and we left actually middle of the show because we didn't understand anything. But this is a beautiful area. Yeah, they have been constructing actually and re-renovating the Burj Park, which is this one here, for months actually, and they recently opened it once again. How beautiful! Actually, don't want to be giving away this location because there's not many people here on this side. They usually are all gathered on the other side, but you have less people here, and you still enjoy the fountains and Burj Khalifa in this way. Here, like it's a perfect location, and you can find the flag and the hand like this. Hello. With the birds singing in Dubai, really. And it's not a soundtrack. Yeah, and this marks actually a very interesting beginning for a new phase, which is quite fascinating for me. Kind of makes me reflect of
how has been the progress over the course of the years, and also one of the things, like, I've been thinking, does coming back to Dubai mean that I'm taking a step backwards compared to continuing on progressing? And my evaluation at the moment is that absolutely not, even if I thought about it. But ultimately it's because things change continuously, and you know, not only situation in life like relationships, but also internally of how we prioritize things, and also the situation in Europe, like I was mentioning before. So I think that Dubai is one of the safest countries in the world, if not one of the, actually if not number one, you know, safest country in the world. And it makes sense, you know, it's one of those things that makes you feel a bit more relaxed, and being able to live in a place where you can wear anything, you can film, you can have the camera, and not being worried about getting robbed at any point of the day anywhere. You know, there's many things, many interesting things that will come out in the next videos. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm glad to be having you here. If you're still watching, you know, that means a lot.
And this is the boulevard, so you can actually walk here very easily, because I mean, apart from the little scooters, which are quite dangerous, I'd say, but it's an amazing walk. So you have actually restaurants and bars. So pasta, there's Karak House, and there's a vegan place here as well, which is Wild and the Moon, which is a place that I went to from time to time. They have two locations, one here downtown and also one in Al-Quoz. I didn't even think about the fact that there's Starbucks here. In Dubai, I'm not considering Starbucks at all, so it's more for abroad. And the place that I'm going to is called Roasters. This is one of the many places that there is here around. I'm becoming kind of a tour guide. I don't want to be a tour guide, you know, but this is the current situation of me having moved back here. It's time to be addressing the elephant in the room now. So, have I gotten the golden call in Emirates or not? Short answer, straightforward, is no. I didn't get the golden call, and that is why I haven't showed it to you. And I got this email instead. And there's two reasons because of that. Actually, before diving into that, I was surprised when I received this email, but at the same time, like 5 seconds later, it made so much sense. And I kind of flipped things in opposite, because I was surprised to be moving forward until the very last stage of the final interview, and I wasn't gonna be surprised if I was gonna get the golden call. However, I should have been doing the opposite. I know all the steps, I know what are the things to be done in order to be moving forward successfully. And at the same time, I knew that if my application was going to be sent to Dubai, there's two things that the company, let's say, would see on my profile that are things that will not make it move forward. So these two things are, number one, the video that has gone viral on this channel wasn't supposed to be put out because I was on duty. And at that time when I put that video, like, nobody was putting videos like that. And after that, maybe obviously now you're seeing a lot of crew filming and putting videos behind the scenes, get ready with me, come with me on the flight, but it's something that it wasn't allowed to be done before, you know. So the proper terms would be like I've been a pioneer in that category, because even Emirates has started to do those kind of videos, the behind the scenes for both cabin crew, new joiners, Supi flights, and pilots as well. So in short form, obviously, in vertical form. But the company has seen that there's a positive result out of that, because it's all positive marketing. You know, it's a side of
this industry that we want to be seeing and we wanted to be seeing. So the reason why I put out that video is because obviously there was an interest in that, and I was always getting so many questions about it that I decided to make a video about the whole process. But I wasn't allowed to be filming, so that's why I would say that on my profile there's kind of a mark, you know. You have filmed during duty, you know, in uniform, so I wasn't allowed to do that then. But then obviously, so I'm not an ideal cabin crew anymore, but obviously business-wise it has been something that has been taken an inspiration from. The other thing is that during 2020, I was asked to be doing something, to perform one action that I didn't want to do, and you know what I mean, perhaps, that I know for sure that had put me on a blacklist. Luckily, I resigned before things started to go in a certain direction, back in 2021, actually. But yeah, because of these two reasons, I'm not surprised at all that I didn't get called. But with this said, I still wanted to move back to Dubai. And I think that this whole process made me really clearly understand that. So that's why you see me here in Dubai, and more details I'm gonna be showing it and telling you about those in the next videos. But for now, thank you for watching the video until the end. You got the answer that perhaps many of you asked me about. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I know it's gonna be interesting to read your comments there. As always, take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.